Leg's good. Felt pretty good, so felt my leg felt strong and a little tired, but I guess that's what happens when you take a few days off and try to get back and play a game. But my linemen's helped me out a lot. Yeah, he did. He double shifted me, but I felt good. I felt really good out there, and just got to continue it. These preseason games are huge for guys like me to get my feet underneath me and play my hockey and get ready for a regular season.
You worked hard in the off season. Are you feeling the effects of that right now?
Yeah, I mean, I feel different. I don't know how much different, but I feel different. I don't know if I feel different or not. I don't really think about it, because once you start thinking about it, your head's just all over the map, and you don't want to start doing that. So, I'm just trying to play my game and trying to find my game and trying to fit wherever I can fit in this lineup.
Your goal and Mark's goal, both going hard to the net, seem to be the theme of the night.
Yeah, obviously I'm a big guy, strong guy. I just try to use my size to go to the front net, because that's where I would say 75% of the goals are scored now these days. So that's for me, a big guy, physical guy. I got to go to the front of that and get the ugly ones. And Mark did the same thing, and he buried one home.
Was it good to get 1-1 against Anaheim?
Yeah, it feels good. Hopefully I can do that in the regular season now where it counts. But yeah, I felt good to play against those guys again, and I felt really good against them. But hopefully we can do that in the regular season now.
You tighten things up as a line tonight?
Yeah, I think, even though they didn't have the star power, those can be dangerous games, because everybody over there, whether they're bubble guys or guys that are trying to make an impression, some of the guys that are the lunch pail guys, the guys that come to work, those can be dangerous games. And they did. They came to work tonight. They played a heavy game. For the most part, we were able to handle it. But yeah, I think as preseason's gone on, our lines started to come around. Whether it's the timing, it's only been our third game together, so hopefully we get to play the last two. Continue to sharpen things up. Pelton Kill didn't get a lot of work tonight, but 5-on-5, we played in the right zone tonight most of the time.
How does that conversation go? You're all three veterans. Does Todd ask you what you guys think, or does he just tell you which games you're going to play?
No, I just like to be told. They've got decisions they have to make. And there's guys that need games, and whether it's me or another guy, I just play if I'm on the roster. I'd love to play the next two just to get going, getting up and running, get ready for the regular season, but sometimes that's out of your hands, and you just play when you're told.
Do you find preseason goals lead to confidence for you in the regular season?
Yeah, I think the way goals are scored, especially tonight, getting to the paint, banging one in, those are the kind of goals that you want to score, especially this time of year. So that I'm trying to build off. That's part of my game that I want to get better at, getting to the net, banging in rebounds. So the way I scored the goal tonight develops confidence, not always just the amount.
There at the end, I think it was an Encarnacio 3-run home run or something like that. So
hard
yeah.
not to pay attention? Were you standing in the crease watching?
It's hard to. I was like, "What is everyone screaming about?" It's a timeout, but I looked up and I think they just played. I just missed it, but I saw the final score there, so that's pretty awesome.
Cam, in terms of the game you guys played tonight, rather than the baseball game, just how did you feel in terms of finding a bit of a groove? Was that a little more comfortable than earlier in the preseason for you?
Yeah, I felt more comfortable. I felt like my reads were better tonight. I feel like I didn't give up much depth when I didn't need to. I controlled my rebounds whenever they had guys around the net, and I thought I controlled the game pretty well.
I was going to ask you about your rebound control. It looked like it was the best. When you're starting to get rebound control, is it just feeling the puck? What is it that allows you to control the rebounds better?
I mean, it helps when I can see the puck. My sight lines were great tonight. The guys did a good job of boxing out in front of me. It makes my job a lot easier to control those rebounds. So, but yeah, when you're seeing the puck and they're giving you those lanes, you try to control every puck you can and not create those second chances and to help out the guys in front of you.
2 preseason games left. Do you feel ready? Do you want to start both those games? Maybe one? What are you thinking?
I'd like to start at least one of them. I think that's the plan moving forward. I'm just not sure which one yet. So one more should be good. I played 2 and 40 minutes so far, so 3.5 should be good.
I looked at the schedule in October. There's no back-to-back games. There's actually a few where you got 2 days in between. The importance of a good start for this team. Would you feel comfortable playing all 9 games in October?
Yep. Easiest answer I can give you is yeah. I mean, like I said, with that much rest in between games and stuff like that, I mean, I feel ready to go. Get one more game in here before the end of the preseason, hit the ground running, pick up where I left off last year. So I mean, if they want me to play all 9, I'll be ready. But I'm sure they'll want to get Gus in a game or two.
It takes some teams sometimes to settle into a new arena.
Nugent Hopkins quarterbacking things, throws it towards the net, he scores. Ryan Nugent Hopkins will seal the game for the Edmonton Oilers.
I can see the finish line with each line that I finish. I'm so close to my goals, I can almost pole over the goalpost. And if I don't got enough in the tank, maybe I can just siphon enough to fill up this last can. Man, will I survive in this climate or what?
Fire by Gravis, score! Nugent Hopkins.
I can adjust. Plus, I can just walk up to a mic and just bust. So, floor's open.
Ryan Nugent Hopkins in front, ties the game at 3. Nugent Hopkins, rich shot, scores!
But I want you to doubt me, I don't want you to believe. Cause this is something that I must use to succeed.
Now they jam it home and it's Ryan Nugent Hopkins on the doorstep. Upstairs, he scores. Ryan Nugent Hopkins.
Scene where she's getting changed.
the truth. My screams is the proof. Them other dudes get the juice. So I speed in the coupe, leaving this interview. It ain't nothing new. I've been fucking with you. Ain't no bitch that ain't taking you. Just tell them to make a you, huh? That's how it be. I come first like debuts, huh? So baby, when you need that, give me the word. I'm no good. I'll be bad for my baby. Make sure that he's getting his share. Make sure that his baby take care. Make sure I'm on my toes, on my knees. Keep him please, rub him down, be a lady and a freak. Oh.
I am, absolutely. Walked in and saw them running off, so that was exciting.
A few guys on your that are probably battling maybe for a spot in Slepyshev and Pitlick both look like two guys who really want to make your team.
They do, don't they? I'm glad you noticed that. They played hard, competitive minutes. They played on the inside, physically stood over pucks and won a lot of battles that were up in the air, 50-50 type battles, kept plays alive. So, happy for them. Done a good job, and we'll get back to practice tomorrow and see if we can keep working with them and get them improving.
Todd, you talked about getting down in numbers. As a result of that, did you see a little more chemistry in your lines tonight, even with the injury to Hendricks?
We're getting there. You can see it happening a little bit more. It will be nice now to have actually a full practice. We haven't had one of those with the full group yet, with Sekera and Draisaitl being away and us playing on the road a lot and days off and that type of stuff. Tomorrow will give us a good opportunity to practice as a team. We'll be likely down in numbers a little bit by the time practice rolls around, so we'll get even a better look at everybody at that point.
Patrick Maroon, is that what you want to see out of him? Obviously?
Absolutely. That's when he's playing well. He's big. He holds on to pucks. He makes tight little plays. He goes to the net. Looks like he's really enjoying the game when he's playing well, and it's what the kind of night he had.
Leon said it'd be an adjustment coming back to NHL hockey from the World Cup. What'd you think of his game?
I thought he was fine. I thought he made some plays, slowed the game down maybe a little bit too much at times. But it's hard when you haven't skated for 5 days and you're thrown right into a game. It can be tough and it can be scrambly. He was playing at a very high organized level by the time they reached the finals. Here, given both lineups and the inexperience and the unfamiliarity with line mates and that type of stuff, it can be scrambly, and I think Leon plays better in an organized game.
Are you going to want to see him on the right wing in one of the final 2 preseason games?
Perhaps, yep.
What happened to Hendricks?
I'm sorry? He's got a lower body injury, and we're not talking days, we're probably talking weeks.
With Pitlick, specifically, nights where he's engaged and playing on the inside, like you said, what's the biggest difference in him when he's on compared to when he's fighting it?
Well, he's near the puck, he's near the pile, he's bullying his way through. I see him, when he's effective, he plays like a bully. He crashes through plays, takes people with him. There's bodies that are laying around him. And then he's making some responsible plays around the rink as well. So I think we're seeing a lot more aggressive, prepared Pitlick this year than last year, and I think that was due in large part to injury.
And some consistency through camp. So
absolutely. Good.
Thanks, Todd.
Okay.